it in and start dumping the crush. Everything else is out of the truck.
I remember the first day they started. It was really cool. They brought in the, what is it, the Raptor or something? The Bobcat. And that was really cool. I was watching them dig up and spin around with it, and that was really cool already.
Very cool. So we'll have this hanging while the work is going on, so everybody knows why all the trucks and crews are out front.
See, nobody can complain.
No.
And they'll really look bad.
Yeah.
So Gary was telling me you have some friends you want to invite over.
Yeah.
When we do the big reveal, when it's all complete and you can finally play on it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having the media here?
It's kind of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Joseph one morning just woke up and said, "Mom, I have a lump in my neck." And the next thing I know, they said, "Look, the lymph node looks weird. It's not a cyst, it's not something else, it's the actual node, and you really should go to a hematologist to make sure." I didn't know where the doctor's office was, the hematologist, and when I called and asked for directions, I realized it was at the cancer center. And when he realized we were stopping, it really upset him greatly. The building actually happens to have those words on the name of the building. When the doctor pulled me into a separate area, that's when we kind of had the sense that this was really taking a bad turn. At the end of Joseph's first round of chemotherapy, a social worker approached us about Make-A-Wish, and she talked to both of us about it. I'll be honest, I was really not in a place to hear it. I remember thinking, please, he's not going to die, so he doesn't need a wish. His wish is, let's finish this and kill the cancer and move on. And I really wasn't in a place to hear it, but Tony really was. He heard it right away. He said, "This is really important. It will help him. It's really good for him to focus on something."
It's part of the medical cure in a way, because your mind is just as important as your body. Maybe he would have caught other viruses or something else if his body was weaker. So I would have to say that it definitely helped in just getting better quicker. It's a huge distraction from what's going on.
The Make-A-Wish Foundation grants wishes to children who are challenged with life-threatening medical conditions. One of the biggest misconceptions is that people think that the children we serve are terminally ill, and that is certainly not the case.
We made an appointment to come up, to the house to see what it was all about.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was about a young boy in Stony Brook that had, lymphoma, that was looking to have a basketball court put in his backyard.
I think that the turning point was when he showed them the court, the courts that he built. And then they kind of now it was off to the races, because they didn't realize how nice it was going to be.
And then they start running around. The two of them are running around, and they're saying, "Oh, how about blue? How about orange? How about red?" And they started talking about all different colors. And then it's blue and yellow. Yeah, maybe we're gonna do blue and yellow.
He wants to send invitations to everybody. Oh, I like how you did it like a ticket.
Yeah.
Courtside seats at Joseph's house.
Anthony and Joseph are really very close. They're fraternal twins, and they really don't fight an awful lot. They get along really well. They're very different personalities, but when they're together, they're so enthusiastic. They're truly each other's best friend.
They know every player in the NBA and their statistics. They know college players. They know about women's basketball, college, so they're like fanatics.
mock draft NBA. It's like what they project the picks. But this guy, number 1, he just broke his foot, so I don't think he's gonna go number 1 anymore.
The NBA draft is taking place the day before we do the wish reveal. Shayna from National tells me that they had a donor offer them a draft NBA experience. There's a great possibility that Joseph will be attending the NBA draft.
Oh my God.
I just got the email. NBA draft. Given the NBA draft takes place the night before the reveal, we thought it would be a nice fit to potentially enhance Joseph's basketball wish. This is awesome! Since there were no other children that had made a wish to attend the NBA draft, we were able to take Darren up on his offer. It made perfect sense that we have the biggest basketball fan making a wish for his very own court and naming his own team. So we set up a day with Darren that we could gather the family and have him deliver the news.
I see you got a Knicks jersey on.
Yeah.
You big basketball fan?
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Anthony?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. I hear, Joseph, you've been sick. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Well, that's good. I went through something similar a few years back. We have a few things in common. One is, I have one brother too, and he was a big part of me getting through my battle and being fine now today. And we're both big basketball fans. I've been in the basketball business for many, many years, and what I want to do is I'd like to invite you both to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn to the draft. And
Oh my God!
go behind the scenes, meet some of the players.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You guys in for that?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
I'm looking forward to meeting you both.
Holy to
Holy, oh my God, that's unbelievable.
Thank you!
What the heck?
Well, my pleasure. I know, and my brother's going to be there too, so it'll give us a good chance to get to know each other, and I'm sure.
I never in my wildest dreams did I think that is what the surprise was going to be.
They knew all these players that were being drafted. I don't think there's too many kids that age that would appreciate what they were getting. I just thought that was pretty amazing.
A lot to think about, a lot to dream about.
Yeah, a lot to dream about.
There's a lot to process.
There's a Barclays? No. Well, that's him in the suit. Okay, I got it.
Joe, what's going on?
We're taking pictures with Isaiah Thomas.
Wait, let me see the picture of you and Isaiah Thomas. Holy crap.
Kentucky's coach, John Calipari, came up to us. He's friends with like most of the players, so
He's like, Julius, come over here.
So you guys are Kentucky fans?
Yeah.
Hey, Julius, come here and take a picture, Joe. What games did you watch?
Connecticut won.
What? You lost. Did you watch any we won?
Yeah, the Wichita State won.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
That was great.
and the next thing you know, James Young comes up to him.
Kentucky fan. Here, give me that. I was just going to put that on the camera.
It was very surreal. It was all filled with all of these athletes that were going to be, NBA superstars. So it was an experience that very few people are going to have.
And then we went backstage to meet Adrian Payne, and he gave me a hug.
He watched you on TV and all that stuff, and it was incredible. So he really wanted to meet you.
Okay. Cool, man.
Did you get a picture? when he wants to do something and he puts his mind to it, he just has a force. So he wanted him to follow him on Instagram. He said, can you follow me?
You follow me on Instagram?
Yeah.
He said, take the phone. You put me on. I'll follow you, but can you do it? Joe took his phone, was plugging in things, gave it. He said, okay, we're all done.
You type in my name when you're done.
Yeah, type in his name.
You follow me on Instagram.
Cleveland Cavaliers select Andrew.
I wanted to give back to an organization that had touched my family. And so I reached out to Make-A-Wish and I began volunteering. And so it was about a year and a half. And I was serving on the board of directors, and I thought, how could I sit on this board and not really touch the mission? So I decided to go out on a wish and just observe the process. And when I got back into my car after visiting that child, I just thought, why didn't I do this sooner? This was the best thing ever. And they look at you as if you're a hero. This morning we're on our way to pick up the basketball uniforms that we ordered to surprise Joseph with. We had asked him if he had his own NBA team, what would he name it? And he came up with the name Blue Lightning. Working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation is a very emotional job. Most of the time, we are able to focus on the joy that we're bringing. But there are days where you think, oh gosh, I don't want to answer the phone today because we don't want to hear any bad news, and we want to forget that part of it. And thank goodness we have so many happy endings and joyful stories that kind of get us through. And even in a situation where a child is struggling, we try to focus on the fact that we're giving them something that's so important for them to share with their families. The buzz has begun, and everybody's all excited for Joseph.
We just wanted to let you know that you're an inspiration. We know about the success of your treatment and your courage, and the fighting spirit that you've exhibited inspires us at St. John's. So that's why we're in the house. So I want to give you a high five on that and just congratulate you.
why is it that these children have to go through this? The only thing I can come up with is that they're here to teach us something, and they go through this so that it connects all of us.
Push the fallen leaves away. Dust is cold and yesterday. Windows open to the past. So long, so long.
It's not just, Joe that was affected by, his illness, unfortunately. Sometimes, the siblings are the forgotten ones as well. The fact that Joe actually chose this as a wish, and it was something that Joe wanted to share with his brother, it's nice to know Joe was not just thinking of himself. He was thinking about how other people could actually benefit, especially his brother.
The light of day, catch the highwayman of mine. No time, rewind, rewind. Where's the warming voice of me? The hands of winter here to stay. Brother, brother, don't be afraid, 'cause it's nature's way. Oh, and it's on and on and on we go and on. Push the boundaries back again. Cross the line we drew in vain. Losing consciousness alone. The hanging branches holding snow. Brother, brother, just let it go. 'Cause it's nature.
When Gary did all the work, he had to take out all the sprinklers where the court was being built. So there were pipes, and so I was like, look, I got to get these sprinklers taken care of. So we called the sprinkler guy, Precision Lawn, John at Precision Lawn. I said, look, this is the date. I just need it, please. If you can't do it, just tell me. It's not personal, but there's gonna be a lot of people here. We can't have pipes laying all over the place, whatever. So sure enough, a few days later, he showed up. They went around. They took care of everything. And he put all new sprinkler heads on everything, and measured it and made sure the water was covering everything. Make sure the water wasn't going on the court. I said, what do I owe you? I'll give you a check. You want me to? And he said, you don't have to pay.
All these people really care, and it's so humbling, and it's so overwhelming to think that people care that much. It's so touching. I can't even tell you how touching it is. And then to have it end with this fairy tale party gift extravaganza is like, it's unbelievable.
The bad stuff will definitely be stuck with me, but I'll try and remember the good stuff the most. Like the Make-A-Wish and the court and the draft and everything like that.
Tonight there'll be new dreams, and tomorrow we'll be back to work.